Rangers, top of the league for about 5 minutes as I record this at 5 to 3. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football. And holy moly, what a result this is for Rangers. You know, best performance of the season for me. PSV at home was good for one half, but for me, this was good for both halves. Two early goals. In terms of the starting 11, did Beale get it right? Of course he got it right. I mean, I did actually post on Twitter about, I would have started Danilo over Roofe, but anyway, and guess what? Michael Beale, that's why Michael Beale's the manager. And none of us are, because he gets his goal. Now, it wasn't before Cyril Dessers missed the header. I mean, I thought Dessers actually missed quite a lot of good opportunities today, but it is what it is. Simon Murray almost, put it into the back of the net via Jack Butland, and Jack Butland parried at it, but it was offside. And Jack Butland, it seems to be that always quote unquote poor bits of goalkeeping or happening for chances are offside against the opposition. So that's interesting enough. But then we eventually get a corner. There's a lot of pulling, there's a lot of shoving for both teams here. But Kemar Roofe is pulled to the ground and he manages to get his tippy toes on the back of this one, and it flies into the back of the net. And Kemar Roofe is absolutely loving life. His first Rangers start for 16 months, and he's put it in. That's all he could do. That's all he can do. And I wish Kemar Roofe could stay fit, or else that's the problem though. You can't guarantee somebody's fitness. Like, just because Roofe, right, he's got legs like Weetabix, doesn't mean he wouldn't, never get injured again till the end of his career. The world works in mysterious ways. I was going to say Peter Andre, something like that. No, that was Mysterious Girl. But anyway, you understand where I'm coming from with this. But how about Mysterious Tav? Because he picks up the ball here and he takes a free kick while running, top left hand corner, man. Oh, James Tavernier, what a player. Have him in my fantasy team, and that just reminds me, I need to take a wee quick look at the fantasy team. Sam Lammers has a chance not long after this. It would have been a similar look if it went in. It would have been a similar sort of angle. Well, like the shot, top left hand corner, it would have been very similar to Tavernier's. But of course, his is more from the corner, and he's curled it, man. It does look like a cross, but I think it was an actual shot from Lammers. Does get tipped over for a corner, but nothing comes this. And you know what, Rangers just ended the half on top. It was one of those halves where you didn't want it to end from a Rangers perspective, but once it goes to 45, or in this case 47, because of the 2 minutes added on, it was always going to happen. Then we get back for the break. White has a header. It's a complete open header, man. No one is marking him. It could have very easily have been an absolute disaster, but it's not. And thankfully for our sake, it went into the back of the side netting. Well, it did, because it bounced and it came back. So that's good for us. Sima and Matondo then come on for Rangers. It's just showing that, yeah, they're not the most clinical, but the pace, Matondo's got a lot of confidence. Sima should have confidence after scoring that goal, and they were a handful. And these two can offer something, if not starting, when you're against teams like this that are going to sit back, they can offer something coming off the bench, and that's exactly what they did. I think against PSV, or maybe away to Celtic or another European games this season, starting them from a counter-attack perspective might work. But for here, they came on. Matondo cuts in, lovely long shot, tipped over by Laidlow, and then into the crowd. There were more chances after this. Danilo had a couple of half chances, but we managed to see it out. Suter and Goldson, phenomenal, man. Just seen the game out. Didn't have to worry about a single thing with these two at the back, man, because these two knew what they were doing, and it really is just as simple as that. Connor Goldson and Suter, I just pray Suter doesn't get injured. We've talked about Suter, in the same vein as Roofe, as if they can stay fit. That's Suter been fit for a while, so hopefully he never picks up a knock again. Man, that is a wee bit hopeful thinking, guys. But that is where we're going to leave you. As it is approaching 3 o'clock, I'm going to sit down, watch Gillette Soccer Saturday, and hopefully win another wee bet, because that would be the ideal end to the football on the Saturday. But yeah, we'll be back very soon, and until next time, leave your thoughts down below. And we'll be back soon. We've got Celtic against St Johnstone, Hibs against Livy, and Motherwell against Kelly. So a load of games